Hello YouTube. This is a reminder why you should always wear your helmet, especially if you're doing any quote unquote extreme type of sports, such as snowboarding. Anyway, today, just cruising around. I wasn't even filming. I was just enjoying riding the mountain. I was a mountain high. Basically, 2 hours in, you start to get a little bit tired. I was on the jump line of cruiser on the last jump there, and then unexpectedly I kind of landed a little heel heavy, and it caused me to catch my heel edge. And if you've ever been snowboarding before, then if you don't understand what catching your heel edge is, it means your edge catches into the snow and you fall immediately into the ground at whatever speed you are going at. So if you're going at 30 miles an hour, well, you're going to crash into the ground at 30 miles an hour. You will instantly stop. And so, of course, catching my heel edge, I fell backwards and hit the kind of left side of my head, right around here, as you can see. I've actually had bigger falls, and I've always worn helmets, but I've never sustained this type of damage to my helmet before. As you can see, it's a Bolle. And basically, the opposite side of the helmet is supposed to look like this. As you can see, this is intact. There's no foam that can be seen. Whereas here, the upper and lower portions of the helmet have been separated and the foam has been exposed. Right here, this is probably where the direct impact was, and it left a pretty good sized crack. Internally, at least the internal lining looks intact, nothing really serious. It's not until you remove this liner that you really see what kind of damage was done. Okay, so here's the inside of the camera, and it might be hard to kind of see. This is the posterior part of the helmet. As you can see, there's a crack. That's where the hit was, and then basically it extends anteriorly to the front, all the way over here. It literally cracked the whole side of the helmet, almost split it in half. Well, not quite in half, but split it maybe like 1/3 and 2/3. Right there, that's where the crack started, and then somehow it kind of splits off into several places, keeps going forward, and right here. So basically, this whole entire helmet has been completely destroyed. It's not safe to use this thing anymore, basically. Here's another angle, so you can kind of move the helmet around. Okay, I could probably just rip this helmet in half, basically. There's another smaller crack right over here. I think how these helmets are designed is to basically spread energy, not just to absorb the impact, but kind of spread it. And that's why you kind of see this crack propagate even into the front of the helmet. The front of the helmet actually looks even worse than the back, which I find kind of weird. Look how bad this is. Can basically just rip this whole side off if I wanted to. This helmet is basically destroyed. Well, as for me, I'm doing pretty good. When I fell down, definitely hurt my head. I've hurt my head probably more than that before, but I didn't think too much of it. That was early this morning. I feel perfectly fine now. This helmet basically saved my brain, saved my skull. So thank you, Bolle, if that's how you pronounce it, for saving my skull, saving my brain. Thank you. I'm gonna have to buy a new helmet now, or maybe I can fix this one. Just kidding. Anyway, if you have any questions, comments, leave a comment below. Thanks.